Autumn in Lisbon brings golden light, fewer tourists, and more affordable rates across the city's diverse accommodation options. During my recent stay in Portugal's capital, I experienced two dramatically different properties that showcase the spectrum of Lisbon's hospitality scene, from historic luxury to local charm. Welcome to my channel. My name is Erin Donahue, and I'm a professional travel photographer and content creator. Through a partnership with the Four Seasons Hotel, I had the opportunity to experience their flagship Lisbon property, which I'll contrast with my independently booked stay at the boutique Casa Amora Studios. Rising high above Lisbon, the Four Seasons Hotel Ritz stands as more than just a luxury hotel. It's a living piece of Portuguese history. Built in 1959 during the Salazar era as the nation's first luxury accommodation, this landmark property continues to reign as the grande dame of Portugal's capital. While this stay was part of a partnership, it's worth noting that this is the most expensive property I've experienced to date. Being an entrepreneur who has a skill set creating marketing assets for luxury brands has allowed me access to prestigious places I wouldn't have otherwise had a chance with, unless I was mega rich. Having stayed at other 5-star hotels like the Shangri-La Taipei, I can say that while the Four Seasons Ritz Lisbon delivers their signature brand of luxury hospitality, the price point is a bit steep for what you get in this particular market. I wonder if it's also because it's recognized as a public interest monument, masterfully blending Art Deco elegance with mid-century modern sophistication across its 282 rooms and suites. Perfectly positioned in the Marquês de Pombal neighborhood, offering commanding views over Eduardo VII Park, and it sits near the tree-lined luxury of Avenida de Liberdade. During my stay, I was in an east-facing premier parkview room, which made it easy to wake up early and watch the sunrise from the private terrace over historic Old Town. Each guest room is made with spacious marble bathrooms featuring both rainfall showers and deep soaking tubs, complemented by elegant retro-style fixtures that speak to the hotel's heritage. Every detail here has been meticulously thought out, from canvas laundry bags to Dyson hair dryers. Now that's a nice touch that made me feel bougie. They retail for around $400. Each morning began with Veranda Restaurant's extensive breakfast buffet, accompanied by the gentle notes of live piano. I've talked about finding the best breakfast buffet in my Lapland, Finland video, and this one is pretty up there too. However, at the price point it's at, if you're a paying customer, I would expect Verandas to live up to the standard. When evening falls, the space transforms into an elegant dining destination where traditional Portuguese cuisine takes center stage. The restaurant space was designed by Leonardo Castro Freire and provides an intimate setting for up to 80 guests, where each dish tells its own story of local culinary tradition. I ordered the traditional Portuguese entrees like seafood rice and another dish which I forgot, and I couldn't finish because the portions were surprisingly huge. But there are tons of expensive restaurants that are notorious for their minuscule dishes, and that's not what you find here. I felt bad because I was wasteful, so if you order from there, you might want to consider sharing the main dishes. On site, there's also Michelin-starred Cura by Pedro Pena Bastos, but I didn't get a chance to dine there. In addition to the hotel itself being a Forbes Travel 5-star property, those of you seeking wellness and recreation, the Ritz, which is the name of their spa, is also a Forbes Travel 5-star spa. Say that 3 times fast. Not only that, there's a state-of-the-art fitness center on the rooftop. When looking at their marketing efforts, there's a big focus on the outdoor running track, offering panoramic views of Lisbon's skyline. But what I think truly sets this place apart is the dedicated Pilates studio, an unexpected but welcome amenity for maintaining your wellness routine while traveling. While the Four Seasons represents Lisbon's luxury heritage, my next stay, which is where I spent the majority of my week at, offered a glimpse into a local life in one of the city's charming residential neighborhoods. Casa Amora Studios presents itself as a bed and breakfast with individual living spaces, offering a more intimate experience of Lisbon living. Places like this is what gave Airbnb its idea. I stayed in their ground floor suite, a spacious 2-story accommodation with 2 bathrooms. The property is managed by an attentive host who maintains constant communication via WhatsApp. I'm pretty sure the breakfast service used to be a famous courtyard setting, but has since evolved to a personalized delivery system post-COVID. Guests simply fill out their preferences the night before, and breakfast arrives at their specified time. It's a convenient arrangement with no pressure to eat. The location offers practical advantages like a supermarket half a block away and the Rato transport hub with both subway and multiple bus stops within a block's radius. You're also steps away from a fascinating historic city reservoir complex with beautiful fountains, which unfortunately I did not get a chance to go see. However, the property does have its challenges. The walls are thin, so that means you'll hear constant footsteps and street noise, particularly on lively weekend nights. If you're like me who's gotten used to living in New York City, it probably won't bother you that much, but for people who live in quiet places like the suburbs, like my mom, this will be hell for you. You gotta get over there with the sunset. Have a good one. More concerning are maintenance issues. The 2 bathrooms occasionally emit unpleasant odors that smell like sewage, and there are some safety concerns. Like the railings are secured with zip ties instead of something sturdier. And then during the last night of my stay, I encountered a large cockroach in the upstairs bathroom. That suggests that there's definitely pest control that's needed. That being said, I'd still stay here again if it's a long trip. These 2 properties represent the contrast that make Lisbon such a fascinating destination. Whether you choose the timeless luxury of the 4 seasons or the local charm of Casa Amora Studios, autumn in Lisbon offers unique experiences at either end of the accommodation spectrum. Consider your priorities when planning your own Portuguese adventure. Remember to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe for more hotel reviews and travel insights. Also, if you have time, leave a comment below sharing your own Lisbon experiences. See you in the next video.